Hello my dear students, this is the first video of chapter 7, class 5 social studies. So in the last chapter we learned about the heat zones or temperature zones of the world. Okay, there are three types of zones. Temperature zones are there: torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the temperate zone. Okay, our chapter's name is the temperate zone. So already we learned about temperate zone. Okay, so moderate climate will be there in the temperate zone, and from where to where it is extending. Due to its location, it is divided into two parts. The first one, north temperate zone. Second one, in the southern hemisphere, south temperate zone. So we all know what is the location, where is the location of this temperate zone. Here, north temperate zone, it is extending from 23.5 degree north to 66.5 degree north, and south temperate zone, that is extending from 23.5 degree south to 66.5 degree south. In simple way, we can say that north temperate zone, that is extending from Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle, and south temperate zone, that is extending from Tropic of Cancer to Antarctic Circle. So that is the location of our north and south temperate zone. So here in this chapter we will learn about this temperate zone in very detail. So here one speciality is there in this temperate zone. So this temperate zone is well known for their grasslands. Okay, what is that? Grasslands. So temperate zone is very famous for their grasslands. So what is this grassland? Grassland means it is a large area of land and covered with wild grass with very few trees. So hardly that means trees, big trees or high mountains we can see very hardly there in the temperate zone. Normally we can see the wild grass there. That means very short grass we can see in the temperate zone. So that is known as grasslands. That means a large area of land is covered with wild grass. That is known as grasslands. So this temperate zone is very famous for this grasslands. So there are five that kind of grasslands are there. Okay, in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere we will learn about five grasslands. Okay, so in every country it is having different names. Okay, grasslands are there, but in every country or every continent it is having different names. So here by looking this map also you can easily identify where we can see this grasslands. Okay, here we can see our North America, one grassland is there. Okay, green color, that is grassland. And here also in South America, here is also there, and in this is also there, South Africa is there, and then Russia we can see, and then here Australia also we can see this grasslands. So these are the five main grasslands that we can see in northern and southern hemisphere. Okay, so these grasslands are having different names. So what are they? That we will learn now. So main five grasslands are there. What is the name of these grasslands? Five grasslands. So here we can see, okay, in North America these grasslands are known as prairies. Okay, prairies. The name of the grasslands in North America, it is known as prairies. And then here we can see in the South America. South America, here we can see the grasslands. Okay, here I have written the names in the blackboard also, it is there. We can see South America, the grasslands name is Pampas. Okay, and next one Wells, that is in South Africa. Okay, and here Steppes, that is in Russia, and the last one Downs, that is in Australia. Okay, so these names you have to learn, that is very important. Okay, prairies in North America, Pampas in South America, Wells in South Africa, Steppes in Russia, and then Downs in Australia. So these are the five grasslands in the temperate zone. Okay, total. That means in the northern and north temperate and south temperate zone, these are the 5 important grasslands. Okay, so now we will learn the specialities of these grasslands. So here, by looking here also, again I am taking this map. Okay, so here we can see these two grasslands are in the northern hemisphere, that is prairies and then steppes. These two are in the northern hemisphere. So here in the northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere, the grasslands are there. They are some difference is there. Okay, here we can see these two are in the northern hemisphere, prairies and steppes. By looking this also we can analyze these are more extensive. That means large area of land we can see. By comparing these southern grasslands, we can see these two grasslands are more extensive. That means it is large, isn't it? Yes. But here in the southern hemisphere, the grasslands are restricted. That means in a restricted area only we can see these grasslands. Okay. So that is the main difference between these two grasslands. That means from northern hemisphere grasslands and the southern hemisphere grasslands. That means northern grasslands are more extensive, but southern grasslands are restricted. That means a restricted area only small. We can see this grasslands. But here in the northern hemisphere grasslands are large area we can see this grasslands. So that is the major difference between, so we can write what is the major difference between these two grasslands. So then we can write northern hemisphere grasslands are more extensive and southern hemisphere grasslands are restricted. With a restricted area only we can see these grasslands. So that is the major one of the major difference between these two grasslands. Okay, coming to the next point, that is climate. Okay, what is the climate of these two grasslands? So here we can see again these two grasslands climate is also different. Okay, here we can see in the northern hemisphere grasslands we can see it is interior to the continent. Here also and here steppes and prairies, these two grasslands are very interior. Interior means it is too inside to the continent. So then here we can see that a continental type of climate will be there. That means according to that continent only there these grasslands climate will be there. That is known as continental, a continental type of climate, because these are too interior to the continent. These are too inside to the continent. So a continental type of climate will be there. That means in the summer season hot will be there, hot climate will be there, and in the winter season cold climate will be there. So that is a continental type of climate will be there. And then here we can see, and one more thing is there, from the Rocky Mountains. Okay, from the Rocky Mountains that we learned in the first chapter also. When we learned about that continent, North America, we learned these Rocky Mountains and all. So from Rocky Mountains, one kind of hot winds always blowing. That is, the name of that wind is Chinook. Okay, one type of hot wind that is blowing from northern mountains, North America, that is Rocky Mountains, from Rocky Mountains to prairies. That is known as Chinook. So always continental type of climate will be there in these two grasslands. But here, coming to the next one, southern hemisphere grasslands. These two grasslands, by looking at these grasslands, we can see that these are situating near the coast. Isn't it? Yes. These are situating near the coast. So there a moderate climate will be there. That means not that much hot, not that much cold. So that is a moderate climate. So the climate of these two grasslands are also different. Here we can see it is interior to the continent, it is inside to the continent, here we can see. So that is why continental type of climate will be there. But here in the southern hemisphere grasslands, it it is moderate climate will be there. That means not that much hot, not that much cold. That is moderate climate. So I hope you all understood this topic about grasslands. Okay, that means we are learning about the temperate zone. Okay, in the temperate zone, grasslands are very famous things. Grassland means a large area of land covered with wild grass. So in the northern and southern temperate zone, 5 grasslands are there. These are the grasslands. Prairies in North America, steppes in Russia, pampas in South America, wells in South Africa, the downs in Australia. And we learned about the main difference between these northern and southern grasslands, and the climate also we learned. And then today I am giving you one homework. You have to write in your classwork copy what is Chinook. Okay, that is today's homework. So I hope you all understood this topic. So we will meet in the next video. Thank you.